Hello Gloombergs, I've just touched down in Cardiff. I'm walking through the park now and I'm about to go and hop on a bus to go and see my sister. We're going to get ready, get prepared to go and see Ghosts tonight, which I'm really excited about. This will be the third time that I get to go and see them. The first time seeing them in an indoor venue, so it'll be really interesting to see if the sound is any different. Yeah, I'm really excited. And it's going to be awesome to see Papa Emeritus III, because I've seen the first and the second so far. Sadly, I was supposed to see them at Download last year, but unfortunately they cancelled because the lead singer had, I think he had a throat infection, which honestly isn't surprising the amount that they tour, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and I will catch you guys in a bit when I've gone and got the bus and gone to see Nikki. Oh, he's so cute. We got to Iken's house. She's putting shit back on her bike. She painted it. Yay. So it looks better now, huh?
Now you just don't know how rusty it is.
It's an illusion. Iken, what time is it?
It's Hamilton!
Ready to go. This is Iken's outfit. Just got my tights on and my old top as well. And your jacket. Do a little dance.
No makeup because I'm too cool for that shit.
It's too hot for makeup.
It'll melt off my face.
I said it's too hot for makeup and I piled like shitloads on.
Yeah.
Will you do mine?
And here we have, it's upside down.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, right.
You've got to get used to the fact it's so spazzy.
Oh yeah! And look at that fucking beautiful machine right there. Top speed of about 20.
And this is Kitty's outfit of the day. He looks like he's wearing a little grey tuxedo. Very fancy indeed.
Saturday night here in Cardiff, huh? Yes. Are you properly drunk? Getting there. Yes, getting there. Well, on the subject of intake, we're gonna do a song now that does possess a certain culinary theme. But before we get into the details of the song, let me introduce to you tonight's Sisters of Sea. Courtesy of Wales, so big round of applause, would you please? stars reaching out to the moonlit seas with many names. Yes, it's the shining in the light without cannot see.
So we got back from Ghost and we've just ordered some pizza, and yeah, let's review what we saw tonight. So we got there and the supporting band was Zombie, who I like and I've heard them before, but they're just instrumental, and it was 3 songs was fine, but they played for a whole hour and it got really repetitive and quite boring, to the point where like when they said they were doing their last song, loads of people cheered because they just wanted it like over and done with. Because it just seemed to go on forever, didn't it? Every time you thought they were going to finish, it was like another song and then another song and another song. And I think because the songs were so repetitive and there was no singing, it felt just even longer. So like I liked them, but they just went on way too long. Ghost were amazing. When they first came on, they were burning incense, and I don't know if everyone can smell it, but we were like 4 rows back at this time, and yeah, there was just like a really heavy smell of incense, and there was like churchy organ music playing, which was really cool, so it was like setting the mood before they came on. And then they came on, everyone lost their shit. What was your favourite song?
You know, like how people say, like those weird people that have children, and they're like, you can't ask me what my favourite child is. I think this is one of those moments. You just can't ask me that.
Yeah. It is
because
hard.
They played like 10 of my favourite songs.
They did do a lot of really good songs.
Yeah.
I really liked that they played Mummy Dust.
Yeah.
Because like it's a bit heavier than a lot of the other songs that they've done, but it's probably one of my favourites from the new album.
Yeah.
So I was glad they did that. But yeah, every song they did was good. And I was actually really glad that they didn't do any of the cover songs from Popestar, because I wasn't a fan of a lot.
No.
I think I liked Nocturnally, which is an Echo and the Bunnymen song, but other than that I didn't like Bible, and I didn't like Missionary Man, and I think there was, oh no, the other one was Square Hammer, which obviously is their own song, which is brilliant. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the cover songs that they did, but because they didn't do them live, it didn't matter anyway. But yeah, they were really good. And about halfway through there were confetti cannons, which I have footage of, which I'll fit in somewhere. And we also noticed after all the confetti cannons that there was money on the floor, and I bent down and I just picked up like a handful of this money, and I was like, what the hell is this? And it is actually Papa money, which is really cool. So it's got like 666 written on it, and Ikin noticed that it says, "In God we trust," which is really funny. And it's got a picture of Papa Emeritus III, and then on the back there's just some really cool artwork. I'm pretty sure this is the same artwork that I have in my special edition of the Meliora album. I think it's the same artist because it looks really familiar. But yeah, those were cool. So we managed to get one of those each, and we found a bunch of them on the floor and just like passed them out to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a really good night. One thing that we didn't like though were these really nasty girls at gigs. I'm gonna make a video about
dickheads
about
that
like
cannot handle being in the front.
Not even that. I'm gonna make a video about like metal etiquette when you go to a gig, things just that you don't do. And
like,
these
don't elbow a bitch in the tit.
I know these girls. We made our way to the front. We didn't get right to the front. We weren't shoving past people. We were being polite and saying, "Excuse me." We found a little spot where we could stand and we weren't like in people's way. There was a really short girl behind us, so we stood like either side of her so she could see. And we asked her if she could see, and she said, yeah, it was fine. And just these girls were giving us really dirty looks, especially you.
They were pushing me.
They were giving you really dirty looks.
One of them leant back against me to try and get me to move.
I think that's what I noticed.
She had loads of room in front of her.
Yeah, this is what we didn't understand. They had loads of room in front of them, so I mean, if they were uncomfortable with people being stood near them, they could have moved forward a little bit. But you weren't leaning on her.
Like,
she put her body weight on you, didn't she?
So you could see. I pushed her.
So this is one thing not to do. Don't be a dick when you go to a music event, and just don't do stuff like that.
46.
Okay, play a game. Yeah, I don't know why, but certain gigs that I've been to, I have found that girls can be complete and utter assholes, and there's no reason for it at all. Yeah. Guys are nowhere near as bad, but yeah, I find that a lot of metal gigs I go to, there are people who just don't do very nice things, and there's no need for it. Another thing is people who really want to get at the front and try and elbow you out of the way. That is also a not cool thing to do. But as I said, I will do a video covering this because if I start talking about it now, I won't stop because I've had a few to drink and I'm going to ramble. And we're waiting for pizza now. So Ghost was amazing and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, and hopefully all of the music clips and stuff came out alright because I'm not sure what the sound quality is like on my camera for filming gigs and stuff. But hopefully it came out okay. And thank you guys for watching and I will see you again soon. Bye!